I'm Mr. Flame, the owner of this channel. Shall we check out the big new releases in cinema? What is up, Nerd Flame fam? Welcome back to the channel, where we don't just watch the news. We burn through the rumors to find the molten core of truth. I'm your host, Mr. Flame, and today we are doing something absolutely massive. I have spent the last 48 hours digging through the darkest corners of the internet, insider forums, and my own contacts to bring you the ultimate, complete list of every upcoming animated movie sequel that Disney and Pixar are trying to hide from you. We are talking about the projects that are officially confirmed and the hidden projects that are so secret, even the animators don't know they're working on them yet. If you thought 2025 was going to be big, just wait until you hear what is coming in 2026. We are looking at a slate that will redefine your childhood classics with reboots, remakes, and sequels that are darker, edgier, and more hyped than anything we have seen before. I'm talking about leaked concept art, potential trailer dates, and plot summaries that sound too crazy to be fake. We have a lot of ground to cover, so keep your eyes on the images flashing by. These are the fake posters and concept leaks that represent the future of animation. Let's ignite the flame. We have to start with the big one, the one that has everyone screaming. I am talking, of course, about the absolute bombshell rumors surrounding Toy Story 5, and yes, you heard it here first, the roadmap for Toy Story 6. You might be thinking, Mr. Flame, didn't Woody leave? Is the gang not split up? That is exactly the point. The leaks I'm seeing for Toy Story 5 suggest a release window of summer 2026, and the plot is shaping up to be the most emotional, gut-wrenching story Pixar has ever told. Forget the happy endings. The chatter is that Toy Story 5 is going to be the Empire Strikes Back of the franchise. The rumor is that the film opens with a massive time jump. We aren't dealing with Bonnie anymore. We are dealing with a world where physical toys are becoming obsolete, replaced by digital screens and VR headsets. The plot allegedly revolves around Buzz Lightyear and the gang at Bonnie's house, facing the terrifying reality of being thrown away, not for a daycare, but for a recycling center. But here is the kicker, the part that has insiders sweating. Woody is not in the first half of this movie. The story is about Buzz leading a mission to find Woody because a new villain, a high-tech smart toy that can control other electronics, has taken over the toy world. This villain, rumors say, is named Mainframe, and he believes that traditional toys like Buzz and Jessie are glitches that need to be deleted. But that's just the setup for the real explosion. The leak suggests that Toy Story 5 ends on a massive cliffhanger. Buzz finds Woody, but Woody isn't the same. He's been living as a lost toy for so long that he's become cynical, almost a survivalist. He doesn't want to come back. The movie ends with the two of them at odds, setting the stage for Toy Story 6, which is penciled in for 2028. Toy Story 6 is the reunion movie where they have to unite all the toys, classics, retro, and smart toys, to save the imagination of children everywhere. It is a two-part epic that is going to shatter box office records. You look at these concept images, and you can see the darker tone. It's not just about playing anymore. It's about surviving in a digital age. This is the future of Pixar, folks. Now, let's slide over to another kingdom that is about to freeze over. I am talking about Frozen 3. We know this is officially confirmed, but the plot details I have found are wild. The release window is looking like November 2026, just in time to dominate the holiday season. But this isn't just Elsa sings a song and saves the day. The leaks point to a story that dives deep into the origins of magic itself. We aren't just in Arendelle anymore. The rumor is that Frozen 3 will introduce a rival kingdom that relies on steampunk technology. Machines built to hunt magic users. Imagine the contrast. Elsa, the avatar of nature and magic, facing off against a villain who uses steam engines and iron to crush the spirits. This villain, let's call him the Iron Duke for now, believes that magic is a chaotic force that destroys societies. The plot involves Anna, now the queen, having to make a choice between her sister's world of magic and the safety of her modernizing kingdom. It's a Civil War story, folks. Anna versus Elsa. Maybe not fighting physically, but fighting ideologically. And the visuals. Think gears, smoke, and ice. It's a clash of aesthetics that will look incredible. The leaked plot also hints at a time jump where we see Anna's children, and perhaps one of them has powers that are volatile. Fire, maybe. It's the perfect setup to keep the franchise burning hot. Moving on to the swamp. Shrek 5 is real, it is happening, and the release date is marked for May 2026. DreamWorks knows they have a goldmine here, and they are not playing it safe. The word on the street is that this movie is a soft reboot of sorts, focusing heavily on the next generation. We are talking about Shrek and Fiona's kids, Fergus, Farkle, and Felicia, who are now teenagers. And let me tell you, teenage ogres are a nightmare. The plot allegedly follows the kids rebelling against their celebrity parents. Shrek is a legend in the kingdom, a hero, but his kids just want to be normal swamp ogres. The conflict starts when a new villain emerges, rumored to be the son of Lord Farquaad, who has returned to reclaim Duloc with an army of magical creatures that feel wronged by Shrek's previous adventures. It is a meta-commentary on the franchise itself. The humor is going to be incredibly self-aware, roasting the last 10 years of pop culture. And yes, Donkey is back, but the rumors say he is now a professor of dragon-donkey hybrids at a magical university. It sounds ridiculous, it sounds chaotic, and it is exactly what we need. Now let's talk about a sequel that feels like it has been a rumored project for a decade. Zootopia 3. I know, Zootopia 2 is hitting theaters soon in late 2025, but my sources are already talking about the third installment. Disney is treating this as a trilogy. While the second movie focuses on the underworld and spies, Zootopia 3, targeted for summer 2028, is going to blow the world open. The leaks suggest a World War scenario. The plot for the third movie supposedly introduces the reptiles and birds, species that were mysteriously absent or in the background of the first film. The conflict is about resources. The mammal metropolis is expanding, and they are encroaching on the wild lands where the reptiles live. Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde are now senior detectives, maybe even running their own precinct, and they are tasked with stopping a war between the warm-blooded and cold-blooded animals. It's a political thriller disguised as a kids' movie. The concept art you see floating around the web shows massive new biomes, swamps, sky cities for the birds, and a much grittier noir aesthetic. This is the endgame for the Zootopia universe. Next up, we have the family of supers that everyone loves. Incredibles 3. This one is officially confirmed to be in the pipeline, but the leaked story details are juicy. We are looking at a tentative release of summer 2027. The big hook, a massive time jump. We are finally skipping the baby years. Jack is a teenager. Violet is in her 20s. Dash is a young adult. The dynamic has shifted completely. The plot rumor is terrifying. Jack is the most powerful super on the planet, but he is struggling to control it. The villain isn't some external guy with a remote control. The villain is a government agency that wants to weaponize Jack. The family has to go on the run again, but this time, they are protecting Jack from himself and the world. There is also chatter about the return of Syndrome, or rather, an AI version of Syndrome that uploaded his consciousness before he died. Syndrome 2.0, living in the internet, manipulating the supers. It's a story about legacy and the dangers of unlimited power. And let's be real, seeing a teenage Jack go nuclear is something we all want to see. Let's shift gears to the racetrack. Cars 4. You thought it was over. Disney likes money too much to let Lightning McQueen stay in the garage. The release window is hinted at for summer 2026. The pitch. It's not about racing anymore. It's about the future of transportation. The rumor is that Lightning McQueen is now the commissioner of the Piston Cup. But the sport is dying because hover cars and anti-gravity racing are taking over. The plot involves McQueen having to come out of retirement not to race on a track, but to compete in a cross-country, cannonball run, style race against the new generation of anti-grav vehicles to prove that wheels still matter. It's a love letter to car culture in a world that is moving on. We might even see a multiverse element where different styles of animation collide, stop-motion cars, 2D cars, representing different eras of automotive history. It sounds wild, but that's the rumor. Now, I promised you some wild cards. These are the hidden projects that aren't on the official slate yet, but the whispers are getting too loud to ignore. First up, WALL-E 2. I know, the first one was perfect, but Pixar has a script floating around called WALL-E Reboot. The target date, spring 2028. The story picks up 50 years after the humans return to Earth. The planet is healing, but a new problem has arisen. The humans have become too dependent on the robots again, and a new AI, designed to optimize the rebuilding of Earth, decides that the humans are actually slowing down the recovery of the planet. WALL-E and Eve have to lead a robot revolution to protect the humans from being evicted from their own home. It's a reversal of the first movie. Instead of cleaning up trash, they are fighting for the right to live messily. It touches on AI ethics and environmentalism in a way that feels very 2026. The concept art shows a lush, green Earth that is slowly being covered in perfect chrome structures by the rogue AI. It's beautiful and terrifying. And finally, my second wildcard, the one that will make you gasp. Tangled 2. Yes, Rapunzel is coming back. We have seen the TV show, but this is a theatrical feature film rumored for holiday 2027. The working title is Tangled, The Sun Drop. The plot explores the origin of the magic flower. It turns out, the flower wasn't the only one. There are other drops. A moon drop, a star drop, scattered across the world. Rapunzel and Flynn, or Eugene, have to travel beyond Corona to stop a new warlord who is collecting these cosmic drops to rewrite reality. It expands the world into a high fantasy epic. We are talking dragons, ancient magic, and Rapunzel's hair returning in a new mystical form. Maybe it's not just golden hair, but hair made of pure light. The leaks suggest a much more mature art style, pushing the boundaries of what 3D animation can look like, blending it with traditional oil painting aesthetics even more than the first film did. So, let's recap this insane timeline. We have Toy Story 5 breaking our hearts in 2026, Shrek 5 roasting everyone in 2026, Frozen 3 bringing the steampunk war in 2026, Incredibles 3 giving us God-tier Jack Jack in 2027, Tangled 2 expanding the lore in 2027, and Zootopia 3 and WALL-E 2 closing out the decade with massive global conflicts. This is the ultimate list. These are the leaks that Disney doesn't want you to see yet. You have to look at the patterns here. The industry is moving towards legacy sequels, taking the characters we grew up with and putting them in darker, more mature situations. They know the audience has grown up, and they are adapting the stories to match. We aren't just getting more of the same. We are getting evolutions. I want to know which of these plots sounds the most plausible to you. Is it the steampunk Frozen War? Or maybe the darker, gritty Toy Story survival mission? Let me know in the comments down below. And remember, these are rumors, leaks, and whispers, but where there is smoke, there is usually a nerd flame. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss the next leak, because I have some intel on a potential Monsters Incorporated prequel that focuses on the founding of the university that I am just dying to share with you next time. These two videos popping up on your screen right now are a perfect continuation of the one you just finished watching. Click to keep up with all the huge upcoming releases. Subscribe to the channel, turn on that notification bell, hit the like button, and let me know in the comments which movie you're most excited to see on the big screen. I want to know.